Okay, Chris, I can't be there tonight for your guys' meeting, but let me go through a little bit what we're asking for here. I do think that this assignment needs a little bit better instructions, just as a side point, but and I'll recommend that to the developers. What they're trying to get here is they're trying to see how earthquakes change as they go from close to the trench to further inland over time. And so, so what they're asking you to do is to actually look at multiple earthquakes of at least 4 in a region, and look at the depth of the earthquake, the distance from the trench, and the magnitude of that earthquake. Okay, and then from there you're going to actually go in Excel, put it in a XY plot. And if you don't know how to do that, you can either look that up or shoot me an email. And then from there, you guys are going to actually answer these questions, right? Coming down here, it says, what trends do you see in the data? Can you explain those trends? What would you expect if you go further inland? What would you expect in these other places? Okay. The reason they're doing this is because it's the type of plate boundary really that's there has an impact on what kind of earthquakes, their depth that they have in different areas. So let's go here for a second. And so we wanted to start. They wanted to start off here near the Marianas Trench. So this is the Marianas Trench right here. Okay, you come through here, and what you'll notice is I actually I think these are the same as yours, but there's many different Google Earth files that you can get from the USGS. And I think the one that you have, I can't remember if this is the same one, is color-coded as well. Mine's color-coded based off of their depth. So they're actually the yellow ones, the more shallow ones, the orange ones are a little bit deeper. The green ones are deeper than the purple ones, and then the blue ones out here too. So anyways, the point comes is they go with depth. They are different colors. So what they want you to do is to go through here and just look at these different earthquakes related in this way, and then get a collection of at least 4 or more from this distance of the trench through here. So let's start with this one. Let's do this guy here. This one was a 4.5. So in your table, you would actually put, of course, 4.5 of the magnitude. Okay, it's a depth of 38, so you put that there, right? Okay, and that's what you'd put in the Excel spreadsheet. And the distance from trench, that's something we're going to have to calculate. So I would actually get my ruler out and then go from here to here, and that's 84 kilometers. Okay, that way you can actually see how far away it is. Okay, there's one. Oh, we could do this one too. This one is 35 kilometers depth. There's also 4.5, and the distance of this one would be about 143 kilometers. Right. And then you see a good green one here. That one has magnitude of about 4.8. Let's see here. The depth is 70.26 kilometers. That's the epicenter, not the epicenter, the focus depth. And then the distance from this one would be something like 200 kilometers, right? And maybe I would do one of these blue ones here, just because I'm trying to get these different color variations here to get the whole spectrum that you would do. I'm going to do the distance first. Okay, here you go. It's almost 400 kilometers. I want to save that. And it's a 4.2, 202 kilometers depth. Then I'll do this purple one here just because I know that one's pretty deep, 366, and go with the distance here, 391. And what you'll find is the further inland you go here, the deeper they get. And I'm not going to quite tell you the reason for that right now. I want you guys to kind of hypothesize about that. I'm going to turn off my volcanoes here. They're getting in the way. They're annoying. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Anyways, but that's what they're trying to do. So do at least 4 or 5 of them. And they're just going to show that scatter plot going there. What you'll see is that the depth increases as you go further, as your distance from the trench increases. The magnitude doesn't always have that same amount of trend to it. It does if you get enough data, but with the small amount that you guys are going to get, you're probably not going to get as much data. Then they tell you to go to the Solomon Islands, so of course you can go here to the Solomon Islands, search, if you don't know where those are. So that pay boundary there is a little bit different than the pay boundary down here. It's going to be a lot different type of pay boundary. And so this would be a better place of showing it here, right? You have the yellow ones, the green ones, the blue ones, all there. And so look at those ones and see the differences there as well. This one I don't think they asked you to measure this one, but just to say, well, how's it different, right? And this is a different type of plate boundary than that one is, and that's hopefully the point that you see on that. The Himalayas would be the same one here. Here's a lot of them up here. So you see a lot of these shallower ones up here, deeper ones here, the relationship with those, mostly shallow out here though too. Okay, hopefully that helps you a little bit. I mean, if it doesn't, please let me know. But hopefully that does help you guys. So that one. Okay, let's see here. I think let me make sure I got what you're talking about here. Good. And I got all these files here, the plate tectonic boundary file at the earthquake file from the what is it, your guys' journal activity. You can get it there. I already have it, but you can get it from the geojournal activity that you guys were supposed to have done earlier. Okay. With that being said, I think that's it. Like I said, if you still have questions, shoot me an email, and I'll try to help you where I can. And I think there was, let me go back to your email, make sure there was nothing else you wanted me to talk about. No. Oh, you had some issues with your Zoom meetings. Yeah, that will get fixed. I probably won't fix it until next week when I work on the rest of the group ones. I usually try to do all the group assignments all at once, so I'll go back and regrade those ones, but I'll do that next week when I regrade the other ones as well. Okay. So anyways, I just wanted to shoot that out to you guys, out to you here. Friday nights are usually when I have family stuff with my kids, so I don't usually meet with people on those nights. Okay, talk to you later.